over. They're worth a lot of money. So you actually go for the 2 points up in the bite, the 3 points up in the wed, then insatiable hunger, and then you get your spawn spiderlings.
There's no way.
Well, right now FY finishes his blink dagger, so it's going to come online, middle lane. Looks like Super with the RP control. It's going to be first blood over on Yao. So the Brewmaster had to do something, but now he's going to fall behind.
He's ahead of the enemy offlaner. He hasn't even come to play yet.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Picked up his blink dagger.
Yep. And they're going to smoke together. They time up at the perfect moment because maybe he's in so deep. A blink burrow strike, Super. He wants to stay here so he can let off the shockwave. And Storm Spirit's going to go down. Very, very aggressive. At the same time, Broodmother does die in the bottom lane.
But she might get a rebuttal kill right now. The Broodlings are on top of him and he's actually stuck. This is just what Brood does to you.
Sad, sad day.
Sylar picks up some Broodlings at the same time.
Yeah, the ability to actually soak up the mid. He's forcing a rotation into the mid. Normally a Broodmother would just keep on trying to force into the tier 1 tower, but he's managed to get a couple of TPs and rotations in, and now MMY, well, this is why it's a really bad time as an ancient apparition. Oh,
he might even find Xiao 8.
Oh, he will. Like the army of Broodlings, there's just so many. Spawn Spirelings off cooldown in 1 second time, and Xiao, yeah, he's dead, man. The stun from Lion will come in, but the Spirelings are taking care of the rest. He didn't even throw out the Spawn Spirelings because he ran out of mana throwing out the extra web. Fenrir is a little bit in trouble, then Skewer into the RP, and who does he really want to go on? Maybe actually managed to ball lightning himself during that RP?
Man, that was just so greedy of how he farmed out the mid tower with like 150 health, and he's just like, please God, don't send anything my way.
Xiao 8! Oh, he's gonna get Death Ward. Broodmother, Spawn Spirelings to get him out of this one. He had the Orca, which is stopping maybe from attacking. The Burrow Strike in. They've got the kill over on iceiceice, and they're gonna get one over on FY. VPGame thought they really had the advantage there, and it just wasn't to be the case. So, Dust on the SK?
I think you just carry sentries, honestly. Because Dust gets negated by the Dark Pact ultimate combination.
True, you need to have the consistent vision.
Yeah, exactly. Just get some sentries up. It helps iceiceice up as well.
Oh, bottom, Broodmother, trouble for him, and he's gonna die. The leash was perfect. Now Hound's gonna run in. RP, it catches down Sylar. They're gonna skewer him back as well, and Rage of Fenrir for the farm. Some Burrow Strike over onto Xiao 8. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade-off. They can finish off Xiao 8, which they can do so, but at the same time, that Storm Spirit maybe getting really up in the mix. And Brewmaster into the split. FY gonna prep that epicenter if they're gonna try and cancel this fight. And yep, there it is. Prepping up the epi, jumps himself in, but where's the target? Burrow strikes into the tree line, found the Storm Spirit out, but Storm Spirit ball lightning's away, and FY, he's trapped and caught out. Magnus, he actually got himself caught inside the tree line. Skewer's coming back off cooldown, which now he's gonna use pushing up maybe as well as Yao, but maybe ball lightning's away. And how much damage has he really got? It's not really enough. Yao has all these mischances which aren't helping him out, but is there enough? There's a shockwave. He's going to find one, but how going to switch this tower aggro off him? It's enough damage into the tree line. MMY with the attack will take him down. Super Thicky out running away, and yes, he will. But that sentry ward's in range. There's just one little spiderling that's trying to kill off a ward and doing almost no damage to it whatsoever. Little by little. Epicenter from FY. He's going to go after Xiao 8. Burrow Strike in, and Witch Doctor. Wow, there is no safe place to hide. FY dodges the pounce from Sylar. Super wants to help him out, but he'll need a little bit more help to make this work. Now they jump in, the Ice Blast, there's your RP, and Super skewers them down, but where's the help? It's coming in from the Broodmother, the Figure of Death to also be here from Fenrir. So it's a 2-for-0 trade-off, and maybe ball lightning's away to safety. They're right behind him, FY missing the Burrow Strike timing, but MMY, it's just not a fun day to be a support. Sylar also trying to escape. The Orchid's off cooldown in 1 second time. He's Dark Pact. He can get it off before. Yep, there's no Dark Pact. So they're going to be killing off Sylar 2 Storm. Long jump in. And a long jump straight back out again.
Maybe he has to be worried. The blink deck.
Now, it will be an absolute disaster for you. Because how is going to shred your life points? Nothing will save you from it. So he picks up the Aegis, the Immortal, and now has more than enough money to finish up the...
Now he's starting to get aggressive here, and iceiceice backing him up with the Broodlings.
Oh, it's this Aegis, the Immortal, they're trying to make the most out of it. Broodmother, that sentry's still down there. Super's going to see it and get rid of it now. There's the Troll Loyalty will trigger, but Blink, Burrow Strike, it's just trying to bait them out. Super missing on the skewer, but Hal's still going to come in and shred apart the captain of LGD. Xiao 8, not a happy chappy. The BKBs are also triggering as Broodmother goes underneath the tier 4 tower to kill off Yao.
Talk about aggressive moves.
Man, I just want to talk about the word you've been using most of the time during this broadcast, disrespect.
Yeah, that's the... I don't think you can do anything about this. Like, try your best, and he's trying to get a little bit cute and try to get Vici to overcommit, but...
They're going on Hal, fire strike in from FY, and Sylar locked control. The Ice Boss will hit most of VPGaming, but the only one in trouble is Hal, who's just going to end up having his Aegis Immortal trigger. Which isn't as bad. Actually, that's not even going to happen to him. Life leech out a little bit more. And they take range as well as melee in the mid. They can rotate to the bottom lane. Sylar's still dead for a little bit. There goes your Aegis Immortal. Zhao wait. Well, that's confidence. Gonna get stunned up pretty heavily. And the Orchid with the attacks from Hal. They assure he's down again for the count. And what have you really got? Not much to speak of. Your mid-rack's gonna drop.
We talked about the Ogre Club. Has he progressed in farm? No. Still no BKB on the side of him, so he's just gonna have to pop his ultimate so early.
It's fight time. FY, Burrow Strike too far away from Sylar. They smoke try and make this happen. Now they're all going to jump in. The RP, it only caught Zhao Wei, and they drag him back up again. FY in the middle of this fight. He did get the epicenter off, so the damage is still there. The Ice Blast hitting into VPGaming, but the BKBs are protecting most of their life. Maybe chasing him up the line. Yule sent her up into... Actually, that was the Storm Brewling setting him up towards the air. As they turn around for the stun, the Brewlings are just wiped out from the face of the earth. Maybe they're even going to find Tim. Jumps up and TP. Sylar's being stalked everywhere he goes. Brewmother, oh, no, I'm such a big fan of MMY. It's sad to see him die time and time again.
On this bottom tower and losing 2 sets of racks for LGD, they don't have the best way to get into these clean engagements right now, and Yao, I mean, he's pretty much their only big ultimate in the game right now, and at this point, level 13, you're not really feeling the impact.
Oh, that RP! He didn't actually get him on back again, Zhao. Wait, I swear there is a vendetta from VPGaming against him. It's like, what do you take from you? The TI4 crown? There goes your tier 3 tower on bottom lane. The Ice Blast on the way in. Now, VPGaming don't have... Actually, they still have their BKBs available if they want to. Burrow Strike on top of Yao. He's got Brewmaster split, but with Fenrir getting the stuns off, they just mob through him. Hal just does too much damage, and he's just going to mob through the rest of them. Maybe, well, he gets Vortex, jumps over. You may as well jump yourself back to base now, man, because there's no way you're going to survive any other way. GG is the call. VPGaming will take out the VPGame Pro League tournament, the LAN finals, and they'll take it out in style, 3-1.
That was absolutely dominant by VPGaming, and I think honestly it comes down to the draft. That last pick, Broodmother, they had no ways to deal with it. And Toby, you said it best in the beginning. You're like, what's life going to be like for these supports? And you just saw it's going to be a 0-10-3 and a 2-8-3. Like,
yeah.
Them not being in the game